Welcome to Fuzhou. I'm Rich Smith. It's the third day, the final day of the first IDBF World Cup, the Dragon Boat World Cup in China. We're live. We're about to start the semi-finals any second now. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of what we're going to do today, but we've had some amazing racing so far. But just so you know what's going to happen, we're going into semi-final races for the 100 metres. That's starting right now. About 1:15 we'll have the minor final for the 100 metres. The grand final for the 100 metres, in which China look to try and get a third gold medal, will be at 9:20. 9:27 we're going to there'll be a break for traditional boat racing that the locals will be covering themselves, but we'll be back for the at 10:05 for a minor final for the 400 metres relay, and then at 10:15 China go again in the 400 metres relay against Canada to decide whether they can get another medal. Can Canada break the stronghold China have established so far? And then medal ceremonies from 10:30 to 11, and then we'll be taking a break, but we will be giving you an opportunity to review all of the coverage from the last 2 days, and then we'll be back live again at about 14:27 China time. So work out what that is for your for the 500 metres. We'll have the rounds, finals, and then the grand final, where again China is in there, but so is some of the usual suspects. Anyway, I'm looking over, we're about to start. I think it's time to go over to Murray Jones, race commentator for the first semi-final of today. Go Murray.
So here we're continuing the programme from yesterday, and this is the 100 metres mixed team races in the standard boats. Lane 1, and for Dragon Boat people, lane 1 in this event is on the far side of the course. Lane 1 is Czech Republic, lane 2 Canada, lane 3 China, and lane 4 nearest to us, Germany. It's China in the bright yellow. They have two shirts, they have the bright yellow and they have the orangey red. We're going through the roll call now of the teams. Now this promises to be a really good race. It's we've got China, we've got Canada, who will be trying their hardest, and we've seen that some of these teams, they change their style of stroke, because it's only 100 metres, to try and get the rapidity of the stroke rate that the Chinese have, to try and match them. Here we go, they're ready, and they're off. They get the boat moving, and then suddenly we'll see them. The Germans have sped up their rate, but it's more or less their normal stroke. Oh, a massive roar going out from the people over the other side of the river. Yeah, China's got it. China, Canada, Germany, Czech Republic. 23 seconds. Well, that was a short, sharp burst. There's a mixed cruise, ladies and men.
What was the order then, Murray, of that?
China, Canada, Germany, Czech.
Wonderful, so we're underway. First race of the day, semi-finals of the 100 metres mixed team race, standard boat, and China are through into their third grand final of this World Cup. Looking maybe to do, whether I know they would like to sweep, whether they do, down to these other teams, but look at that, straight over the line. Canada not far behind. That was semi-final 1. Semi-final 2 coming up will be Russia, Hong Kong, Philippines and USA. We are on schedule, and there's the result. China 23.27, Canada 23.71, Germany 25.33, and Czech Republic 25.67. So there's the spectators. We had some great crowds, some amazing noise coming from the crowds. 100,000 is estimated spread around this ground, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was more, but they're here. It is finals day in the main and 500 meter rounds, but the semi-finals are virtually over. This is the last one in the 100 meters coming up, and then we are into mixed team racing, which will be race 66, a tail race, a minor final, and then the grand final taking place around 9:20. So, second semi-final.
That's the last one, Russia.
Here we go.
Russia coming into place.
So there we go. Russia in lane 1, Hong Kong in 2, Philippines in lane 3, and USA in lane 4. The lull before the storm. But it doesn't last long. This is 100 meters sprinting. A lot of these teams are doing these race distances for the first time. They're more used to the 200 meters and the 500 meters and the 1,000 and the 2,000, but we've had some big variations on themes here. Here we go, Russia saluting the crowd. Then Hong Kong. Let's wait for it. The paddles in the air, guys. There we go. Philippines, lane 3. They've been pushing very close on China. They got a silver in the 200 meters. They'd like to get that gold, but so would the USA. They were close to doing it in the team pursuit 1,000, but China pipped them. But they'll still be happy with a silver. So, here we go, Maury.
I think it'll be between USA and Philippines, this result, the next one. It's my prediction. And I think probably Philippines will be third of a length up. Even in
here we go.
Even in 100 meters. Stand by. There's the gun. They're away. You see the USA have shortened their stroke compared with what they did before, but they're lagging behind. Hong Kong are doing pretty well. Hong Kong there, second one down. Yeah, there we go. Philippines, Hong Kong, and between USA and Russia. USA, then Russia. Well, hardly time to breathe in that one. Like the 100-meter sprint, really.
Okay, so that concludes the semi-finals for the 100-meter mixed team races. We'll wait to make sure that those placings still stand. But it looks like China, Philippines, Canada and Hong Kong will be in the final. Got a race result from the first semi-final. China 23.27. I think we've already given you this, but we'll give you it again. Canada 23.71, Germany 25.33, and Czech Republic 25.67.
Yes, those ones are the official ones rather than the unofficial ones that appear on the television.
Yeah. Look at the sinews in the arms, the veins pumping away, bursting. So Philippines 23.85, Hong Kong 24.87, USA 25.60, and Russia 25.88. That was the second semi-final. 100 meters mixed team racing. We'll double confirm that officially when we receive from the race secretariat the final result. So Murray, if that holds true, then it's again a match between Canada, China, Philippines, and Hong Kong. So there's these three have been in the mix all day, for the last 2 days.
Yes, indeed. They the form was beginning to show the first event, and it's continued that way. Now this next race is the tail race. These is to decide positions 9, 10, 11 and 12. And in lane 1, furthest from the camera is Guam, or nearest the camera now. Then Great Britain, Australia and Italy. And the Australian drummer got a camera on her head.
So we've got lane 1 Guam. Paddles up for Great Britain. Well done, guys. Lane 2, Great Britain. Lane 3, Australia. Definitely the best dressed, maybe. Lane 4, Italy. Of course, Ravenna is the next place we will be going to for the IDBF World Club Crew Championships in September, early September.
Stand by, they're ready and off. Wonderful wire camera overhead. Australia there taking the lead already. Who else have we got going between Australia and Great Britain this race? There's the Italians. Australia, Great Britain, Italy and Guam.
Australia. Well done, Australia. We've got some results in from the second semi-final, confirmed officially as Philippines first place in 23.85, Hong Kong, China 24.87, USA 25.6 and Russia 25.88. You're just seeing the tail race of the 100 meters mixed team racing. There's Australia getting the encouragement from the drummer. Go, go, go.
Now some of them will be
the helm rather, not the drummer.
Some of them will be going. Some of them are staying in the boats to come out again because they're going to have the minor final almost straight away.
Yep. So there we see Australia crossing the line. Fight for the second place. It went to Great Britain. And there's the unofficial result. Australia 24.83, Great Britain 26.49, Italy 26.84 and Guam 27.60. If you're just tuning in, welcome to day 3 of the 2014 first IDBF World Cup in Fuzhou, China. Again, the 100 meters mixed team race to decide 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Straight after this, it's grand final time of this race category. And there we see the teams just announcing themselves to the spectators, of which there are hundreds, not hundreds of thousands, but many, many thousands, totaling probably over 100,000. So here we go, Murray, for this minor final.
Yes, there they are. They've sounded the gun, which lets people know what the start signal is. And sitting there, getting their breath going. Interesting, the drumstick on that last shot we saw has got a cover over the top. Muffled drum. Normally the muffled drum means it's accompanying a funeral, but we don't seem to have one around here at the moment. So look at that, they're very, very close. Look at that. Who is going to get it? Lane 2, lane 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 4.
I think USA took that one just.
Some of the teams are coming up to the finish. 2, 3, 4, 1. Some of the teams have sped up their normal stroke, but others have shortened their stroke in order to get in the number of paddle strokes in the 100 meters there.
There's the times: USA 25.11, Germany 25.21, Czech Republic 25.42, and Russia 25.96.